Oh yeah, fuck, that's easily 20 feet after seeing it again in person. Like I said, the camera doesn't do it justice. But we'll find out in a second. I don't even know how I'm going to measure that because my tape measure is only 25 feet tall. It's funny, people are saying 10 to 15 feet. I can't wait to measure this. Yeah, fuck, that is tall, man. I don't even know how. First of all, let me make sure there's nobody in there. Hello? Don't think so. Okay. Oh shit. Oh my. This looks different than the other day. It almost looks like somebody's been in here moving some branches around. Right here. Jesus Christ. Fuck, I just heard a step in here. On the leaves. Something crunch. Fuck. I just hope they're not fucking invisible and are in there cloaking. Jesus, that scared the shit out of me. Just take a look around. Make sure there's nothing watching me in the forest. Black. So yeah. Holy shit. That's fuck, man. That's got to be close to 30. I might have been right. I'm thinking 25 to 30 feet. Like I said, the camera's deceiving, but let me see if I can find a spot for my tripod here to film me measuring it. And I may have to like grab a long branch like that and stick it on the ground or stand it up next to it. Find one that's as high and then lay it on the ground and measure it that way, because as soon as I start trying to stick the tape measure up that high, it's gonna be flimsy and fall. So that's how I was thinking I was gonna do it. I think we'll measure the doorway first, the height of it, because that's the easiest thing to do. I'm just trying to find somewhere I can put my camera here, set it down on a tree or something to film. It's just hard to hold the tape measure with one hand and do it. Shit. Yeah. Alright. I'm going to take the phone off the selfie stick and throw it on the tripod here. It's just a little mini one, but it's got the octopus legs so it can bend around branches and stuff. Okay, so hold on a sec. Alright. Throw it on the ground for now. Okay, that's better. Alright, I'm going to try and put the tripod on the ground and measure the door and get myself in the frame. I believe it's closer to 7-8 feet. Let me set it back a little further. I don't know if you can see the tape measure from there though. Shit. I'm trying to get the entrance here. Ground top there. Locked it. 7 feet 7 inches. There's got to be a way. Very hard to do with the camera so far away. I should have brought somebody. There's construction actually going on a couple kilometers away, so you can hear it right on off the highway there. There's trucks and shit. Okay, let me try this. Try and measure it in the frame. Okay, so Jesus, it's not easy. Not easy with one hand, sorry guys. Okay, so I'm stepping on it, on the ground. We're gonna go up. Okay, that's a 6 foot mark, and we're still going. Some of you said the entrance looked human size, and they couldn't fit in it. Whoa, the hell was that? Big crash. Okay, that's 7 feet, and we're still going to the tip there, so you're looking at 7 feet 7 inches to the top of the entrance. Hopefully that caught it. I can't really see. Doing this with one hand. Yeah, let's measure the diameter in the inside, because that'll tell us the circumference once we use a calculator. We'll go right across the center. Set this down. Okay. Oh wow. It's maybe 50 feet circumference. Holy shit. 15 feet. Wow. Hold on. Let me get this straight. Very hard to do, guys, with one hand, sorry. Okay. 15 feet is the diameter. We can do this. Which way is the camera facing? Shit, I gotta flip this. Okay, so I'm inside the teepee taking the diameter measurement. I'll just show you. I had to lay down the tape measure in the center, approximately the center. So I'll show you. I'm walking through the entrance. About 7 feet 7 inches high at the very top to the ground. Just took that measurement. Holy shit, man! I'm hearing crashes all around me. I'm sure this is probably squirrels dropping nuts, but it's a little nerve-wracking when you're taking measurements and not looking at your surroundings. Okay, so as you can see, I started at one side with a tape measure, laid it all across the center of the ground over to the other end. Okay, so from there to there, it is 15 feet. And I'll just show you up close. I'll tape measure. Okay. Oops. Actually, just so you can see the 15-foot mark there. 15 feet. Okay. Now 15 feet, if you use a diameter to circumference calculator online, anyone can use it. I believe it was 50 feet circumference. Now some of the commenters were saying it looks like it's about 15 to 20 feet in circumference. So we're actually looking about 50 feet all the way around. The door entrance is 7 feet 7 inches. 50 feet all the way around. See, that's what I'm saying. The camera doesn't do it justice. And height, I'm guessing. Holy shit. The fuck is that? Sorry guys, hearing crashes all around me. Okay, yeah, so the height, I'm gonna guess 30 feet. Maybe I wasn't so far off when I said 30 to 40. This is gonna be the most tricky one to measure, because I don't know how the hell I'm gonna get the tape measure all the way up there without flopping down. Like I said, I may have to find like a 30-foot, 40-foot stick on the ground, which is gonna be very heavy and very hard to stand up next to it. And then I'll lie it on the ground and measure it there. I'm gonna try and measure it first with tape measure, see what happens. Yeah, maybe 20, 25 feet. I don't know, it's hard to tell. Okay, let me put the tripod down and see what I can do. See if I can get it in the shot with me measuring it. it's a little too flimsy to get that high. Past 16 feet it starts falling down, but I don't want to do this. What I think I'm going to do is use a branch from the teepee that's kind of on the outside, that's loose, and put it on the ground temporarily, measure it with the camera, and then I'll put it back where it was. Another thing I forgot to mention, another commenter asked if the logs or branches were cut with a saw or an axe, or if they were just broken off. And I just checked at the base and they're broken off. I'll show you in a few minutes, but they definitely are just broken off. Okay, one sec. I'm gonna grab a branch right now, and hopefully they don't get too pissed off at me if they're watching, and we'll measure it on the ground so I can get it in the camera. Part of about 3 feet of the tip just broke off as I was moving it. So this one's actually going to be 3 feet longer. Alright, so we're looking at 21 feet for this branch. Like I said, about a 3 foot tip just broke off. I'm going to take this off and show you the ground. Yeah, so we're looking at 24 feet, because if you include that 3 foot, if you include that 3 foot piece that just broke off, it's 24 feet, plus this one didn't go all the way to the top. Sorry. Yeah, this one didn't go all the way to the top. There was still probably another 3 feet. So we're looking at 21 plus a 3 foot piece that broke off. Let me see if I can find that. Where'd that go? Yeah, I don't know where it went. This might have been it. Oops. That piece might have been it. Yeah, so 3 feet broke off. We're at 21 plus the 3 feet that broke off is 24. Plus it was another 2 to 3 feet to the top, because that one didn't quite reach the top. So you're looking at, I don't know, 26, 27 feet tall. Okay. I'll show you with the tape measure. Why is my thumb? Okay, I'm gonna take it off that stupid stand. Okay, sorry about that. All right, so as you can see, here's the start of it, and there's a perfect example. It wasn't sawed off, it's been broken off at the base. So it was one that was just either broken off or already broken on the ground and just brought here. So we're starting at 1 inch, or actually 1 inch, and then so we'll go along 7 feet. Okay, we'll keep going all the way to the end. All right, there's 20 feet. I'll turn this way. There's 20 feet and almost 21 feet, about 3 inches short of 21. Okay, so just get the whole shot in again. Show you I'm not lying. There we go. So 21 feet for this branch. About a 3 foot section, 2 to 3 foot section broke off when I was taking it down. Hopefully the video caught that. So let's just say 2 to be conservative. So 21, so 23 feet. And then it was another 2 to 3 feet to the very top, because this branch didn't reach to the very top. So let's just say 25 feet to be conservative from the ground to the top. Now there were people saying that it looked like a 10 to 15 foot tall teepee and a little man door. So I knew it was much taller. I was off about 40 feet for sure, but like I said, I've never seen a teepee 25 feet tall. So yeah, I got a little overexcited. But yeah, 25 feet tall is still massive. And I believe, if you guys want to calculate and leave in the comments how big a 16-foot diameter is in circumference, but I believe it's about 50 feet in circumference, if I remember correctly. But if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. Okay, I'm going to put this branch back exactly where I found it, so I don't piss him off. So yeah, I'm going to put shit. Is this still recording? Okay, good. I thought it stopped recording. Yeah, I'm going to try and put it back on the tripod on that branch again, and film me putting it back on. So I'm going to stop it for a minute so I can get it on the tripod. 1 sec. Okay. Hopefully that stays. It's wrapped around a branch right now. Hopefully it doesn't move. I'm going to put that large branch back where I found it. 1 sec. Make sure it's recording. Yep. Sound like a whoop, guys. I hope that picked that up. That's about right. Yeah, I think that was just a police siren. Thank God. It sounded like a whoop at first. All right. Let's take this down. And we'll go for a little walk here, another 5 minutes, and I'll show you. We'll run into that other smaller teepee. It's like 10 feet tall. Okay, let me put it back on the selfie stick. 1 sec. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so regardless, 40 feet or not, it's 25 feet is still friggin' massive with a 50-foot circumference. So I was close. I was right with the circumference when I said 50 feet. And I was right about the door height when I said about 8 feet. I was just off with the height a little bit. I mean, once you get 25 feet tall, it's pretty hard to guess when you have nothing really to compare it to. I mean, I have no idea how tall the trees are beside us. Oh, yeah, so I'll show you real quick the base of these so that you know they're not cut off or sawn off, that they're broken off. Okay, these are all broken off. Oh yeah, somebody asked if that tree that was inside was dead or alive, and it is alive. All green at the top. This big branch here, or tree trunk, goes inside the teepee. That's what all the branches are leaning on. This one here is 100% still alive. We'll go outside, back up a bit, and there it is, and all green at the top. So I hope that answers your question. I don't remember who asked that, but yes, the tree that the branches are resting on is indeed alive. Okay, so yeah, I mean, I was able to move them myself. They are dry now and aged. Fuck, I'm hearing crunching everywhere. So they're a lot lighter, obviously. When somebody first built it, who knows, maybe they were green trees and a lot heavier. But yes, an adult male, I don't think a kid could move around 25-foot long logs like that and stack them neatly. But maybe an adult did it, or maybe a couple adults did it, sure. But here's my question to you. Why? For what purpose? Like I said, if you're practicing a bushcraft skills, you're going to make it a lot smaller. No more than 10 feet tall, but more likely 5 to 6 feet tall. Because if you're out in the woods in a survival situation and you're looking, time is your number one concern before it gets dark or before it gets cold. You got to get a fire set up. You got to get your whole site set up. You're going to build something just big enough to fit you so you can lie down, and you don't care if you can stand up in it. So like I said, 6 feet tall max, almost like a little tent, single man tent is what most people build for these bushcraft structures. Why would you build something 25 feet tall? That's going to take a long time. There's hundreds of branches here. I mean, I can't obviously say exactly how many, but to me, I'm going to guess hundreds, a couple hundred at least, all the way around. Yeah, so it just doesn't make, that's my reasoning behind it anyways. I could be completely wrong. The point is, none of us are ever going to know, so we can argue with each other till we're blue in the face. But if I had to guess, I'm going to say it's Sasquatch, because they're 8 to 10 feet tall. They could build something like this with ease as a trail marker. Maybe it lets other Sasquatch know this is their home, this is their territory. Teepee could represent a home for other Sasquatch, so they know this area is taken. Who knows? Who knows what it means? None of it. It's all speculation, right? So, but the point is, it's friggin' cool, and it's the biggest one I've ever found. So, again, apologize for those who are upset about the swearing, but I was a little excited. As you can see, most people thought it was just 10 to 15 feet tall and like a 20-foot diameter or circumference. But yeah, I think my guess was a little closer, 25 feet tall and 50-foot circumference. So yeah, let me know if you guys want to use an online calculator converter to convert diameter to circumference. I think it was 16 feet. We'll have to go back and look at the footage, but I think the diameter inside was 16 feet, 15 or 16, something like that. So yeah, let me know what that works out to in circumference, and we'll go for a little walk, and I'll show you that other teepee that I found a couple weeks ago. This one I found 2 days ago. But yeah, this one here is a lot smaller, maybe 10 feet tall at the very peak. But yeah, it's about a 5-minute walk. So I might as well, while we're here, just take a peek.